the second American racer in the World Grand Prix, number 24, Jeff Gorvette. Now, if you aren't aware, this character is actually based off of the real-life former NASCAR driver, Jeff Gordon, and Disney Pixar made his model in the Cars 2 movie a Corvette, and therefore incorporated that into his name by naming him Jeff Gorvette. So pretty creative on their part. And now let's get into today's birthday request. So thank you Dinoco Blue 43 for the request. I really do appreciate it. But today's birthday is actually his relative Marisol's. So happy birthday to you, Marisol. I hope you are having a wonderful day today, and hopefully you enjoy this video. And now, let's get on with the review here of the variations of Jeff Gorvette. Now, Mattel made in total 5 different versions of Jeff Gorvette, not including minor variants such as whether or not this hood tampo was on or not, but I will briefly explain that later on in the video, but for now I'll just name off the main 5 variations. So in the far left here we have the Carnival Racer. Up towards the front we have the Silver Racer. Right front and center is the regular Jeff. Over here on the right is the Ice Racer Jeff. And in the back right is the Metallic Racer Jeff. Now hopefully in the next few months the Carbon Racer Jeff Gorvette will also be released, making the total 6. Now the Carbon Jeff looks amazing, and he'll probably be my all-time favorite Jeff Gorvette released, but if I had to choose right now between these 5, it would probably be the Ice Racer version. But let me know in the comment section below which variation of Jeff is your favorite, including the Carbon. You can pick that one as well. So let's start here by reviewing the regular original version of Jeff Gorvette. Now surprisingly, despite there being 4 other variations of Jeff, this is the only one that actually appeared in the Cars 2 movie. And now Jeff never even became damaged, he was never hit by the Lemon's Ray, so he was a pretty lucky racer. He's got a very, very determined expression. He's got the Corvette logo on the front hood there, signifying, of course, that it is a Corvette. You can see the twin flags. On the side here is where I really do like Jeff Gorvette, because he has this partial American flag starting at the front fender and going toward the back. It looks really, really good. And there you can see the World Grand Prix logo with the American flag and the 24 on top of it. We can also see the All in All logo, World Grand Prix, and some white stars floating about as well. Now on the back here we can see the 2 double taillights, which looks really nice. American flag, powered by All in All, World Grand Prix, another Corvette logo up there. It's kind of hard to see, but it is there. And there is the typical World Grand Prix logo that also incorporates the racer's country and number. And on the spoiler, we can also see World Grand Prix written out. So like I mentioned before, there actually is a minor variation of Jeff that does not have the front Corvette logo, which was the early version of Jeff. This is the version of Jeff that was released toward the beginning of the Cars 2 line, 2012, 2013, also 2011 I should mention, but in the most recent years he was upgraded by putting on the Corvette logo, making him much more accurate to the movie. And now let's move on to the Silver Racer Jeff Gorvette. Now this racer is exactly the same in decals as the original Jeff Gorvette, except for the fact that he is silver. Now one thing I really do like about him is that he has so much silver on him, because some of the silver racers don't have that much silver on him, and it really is because they choose what color on him they make silver, and they made obviously all the yellow on Jeff Silver, but some of the racers they kind of get stingy on, so they don't make much of it silver. For example, Raul Sarul, he's kind of low on it, but Jeff here, I love it. He looks great. Now you can see that there is not a Corvette logo on the front there because this is actually the 2013 version of Silver Racer Jeff, but when he was re-released in 2015 in the Silver Racers line, he did get the Corvette logo added onto him. So that's pretty cool that they did that. Now let's move on to the Carnival Racer Jeff. I actually reviewed him more recently because this is actually the newest racer that, or I should say variation of Jeff that was released. Now, I really also like this variation of Jeff. He is my favorite Carnival Racer up to date, but it'll probably change because they should be releasing the next wave of Carnival Racers very soon. Now, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but he actually does have a matte paint job rather than being glossy like the original version is here. He has the Corvette logo there on the front, same expression as before, but now he has all the Carnival Racer decals, and we can kind of compare here. He still does have the American flag on the side here, but you can see that he has the Carnival Cup logo there, Gorvette 24, so that is basically the equivalent of this logo right here that states World Grand Prix and his logo. Now he also has blue tires, which just look amazing on him. I think it really fits in with the paint scheme because some of the Carnival Racers, their tires just don't really match too well in my opinion. Now on the back window right here, we can see the American flag and JG, which are his initials, Jeff Gorvette. On the roof here, it's blue and it has 24. And that's kind of a nice reflective decal that they use there, which looks nice. His spoiler says Carnival Cup and it's kind of glittery too, which is very cool. On the back here, we got the typical decals, and one decal that really annoys me, it ticks me off, that they put powered by Allno on there. That is a big mistake by Mattel because he is not powered by Allno anymore. That fuel is completely gone because Miles Axelrod engineered it, so that is a pretty bad mistake on Mattel's part there. But ignoring that, we can see Carnival Cup, the logo on the left, the American flag on the right. So that is all for Carnival Jeff. Now let's move on to the metallic version of Jeff. Now just like the Silver Racer Jeff, this is exactly the same as the original version, except all the yellow is now a gold. And he is actually a mouth plate, or I should say he has a mouth plate. He's not a unibody because you can see there's a line dividing the main body from the bumper there. It's very nice. I mean, I actually shouldn't really say that. I like the car, I love the gold, but I really wish he didn't have a mouth plate. But this was released in 2012, which it's really when Disney and Mattel just, I shouldn't say Disney, it's all on Mattel. They were putting basically mouth plates on every car they were releasing. And last but definitely not least, we have the Ice Racer Jeff Gorvette, that in my opinion is the most detailed and unique one of them all. So he has the Corvette logo, he's got the Ice Racer Cup logo that has some Russian characters right there, and now one of the main reasons why I like him so much is because he actually has a new expression. You can see he's looking off to the right there. Looks very, very good because although I do like this determined expression, it gets kind of boring after seeing him so many times. But let's move on from that. He's got the blue side view mirrors there, and he's got this amazing snow detailing on him. Of course, he does have the white base and the white tires there, but it is just so amazing. Like, he is really caught in the storm there. You can see it all up the side there. He has blue snowflake rims. You can see 24 right there with some Russian characters, and that is actually where the Ice Cup logo is on the back here. Also, again, on the back window, we can see the American flag is actually reversed because I would assume that the reason for that is because if you see it in someone's review mirror, like if you look in the review mirror here, it should come out straight, but I really don't know about that. That's just my assumption. And that says JG24. Now, one cool thing about him is it actually has this logo right here, GTS2, which I assume would be kind of the league of racing he's in. On the back here, we can see some Russian logos for the Ice Cup that, of course, was hosted by Vitaly Petrov, who currently you can buy on Amazon for $1.94 as an add-on item. It's a pretty good deal. But let's get back to the topic here. We can see the American flag and the Ice Cup logo there. Now this should be how the Carnival Racer looks, because they have basically the same logos, just the equivalent of each other, and it really just erase that powered by Alno. Like, I'm so tempted to just get some nail polish remover and just scrape off that logo right there. It's bothering me so badly. But one more thing about him, the Ice Racer version, is that it has 24 on the spoiler there, just like the Carnival Racer does as well. Now for his Carbon Racer release, he should have a new spoiler, so that'll be pretty interesting to see up in person. But that is all for the variations of Jeff Gorvette. Dinoco Blue 43 asked me to show his crew chief and his pity, which was released this year. I did review Jeff Gorvette's pity in a previous video. Link will be down below for you to watch that. And there he is in the package there. I bought this off Amazon. You can see John Lasseter there as well. And here are them loose. We have John Lasseter on the right and the unnamed pity on the right here. Unfortunately, they did not give him a name, but for some reason, they're giving Francesco's pity and Raul's pity a name, but doesn't make any sense, because why didn't they give Jeff's pity a name and Max Schnell's pity a name as well? Because he's just called Max Schnell's pity. I mean, I'm kind of getting off topic here, but I have to explain this somewhere. They are so inconsistent. We get Jeff Gorvette pity. There is no ownership in that name. It's literally Jeff Gorvette pity. It's not Jeff Gorvette's pity. It's just Jeff Gorvette pity. And so then I would assume that all the other 3 pities released this year would have the same title for their name, but Francesco's pity is named Alex Macchino, and Raul's pity is named like Emmanuel Maniez, and then Max Schnell's pity is named Max Schnell's pity. It's not Max Schnell pity, it's Max Schnell's pity with apostrophe S. It's so inconsistent, it's so bothering to me, but I shouldn't get off topic here. That's just my little rant for the day. I had to get that off. I mean, I have to tell someone that, but thank you for the request, Dinoco Blue 43. I hope you and your relative Marisol enjoyed the video. Thanks again for it, and happy birthday, Marisol. I hope you are having a good day today. And again, what is your favorite version of Jeff Gorvette? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you guys tomorrow for yet another birthday request. Man, I guess June is just the month to be born in. So I'll see you guys then. Bye now.